Alright, so what's up, guys? Today, this is gonna be the start of my new series called, or playlist called Go and Watch, which will be anime slash manga or shows that I'll recommend for you guys to go and watch based on my experience of watching it. Now, I decided to make this series because some anime or some shows might be overhyped, and I definitely do think that I present a non-biased opinion towards it. Now, this type of series is going to be focused mainly towards my subscribers rather than the average viewer. But if you are an average viewer, this can still be applied to you as well. So today we're going to be talking about Re:Zero. Now, first off, this is a rated 17 plus, rated R, and it's basically about a story of a guy named Natsuki Subaru who wakes up in a fantasy world. He has no idea how he got there, and in this fantasy world, he basically runs into this girl with silver hair called Satella. She basically saves him from a group of thugs, and from then forth he fell in love with her and decides to pursue her and help her any way that he can, out of love, and I'm guessing out of gratitude. Now, the problem with this show is, number one, I forgot to mention that this is a drama, fantasy, thriller / action. 85% of this show is talking. 85% of this show is talking. The other 15% is probably fighting, whatever action scene, whatever else is going on in the world is the other 15%. That's what this is. No more, no less. I repeat, this is a drama, fantasy, thriller, action. Action is last, and drama is put first because that's mainly what it is. Now, this anime isn't made to watch basically week to week. There's 25 episodes in the first season, and I do think that you should give it a try. It is a okay filler. Like, let's say you have nothing else to watch during this time and you have some spare time. Definitely give it a shot. But if you have like a full schedule of anime, don't make room for it. Don't. But definitely check it out if you have time. Now, one of the things that I like about this anime is each and every episode the opening song doesn't play. So when the chance comes that I hear the opening song, I enjoy watching it. Unlike other anime where I would just probably skip to it. Except Mob Psycho, love the opening, and Hunter x Hunter, love the opening as well. Now, the plot of the story basically revolves around the main character, Natsuki. And he has these powers. We're going to go into the world of powers now. In this fantasy world, people have powers / magic. And his powers, he's basically useless, but he's a shadow. If you was to put him in a category, he's a shadow user. Throughout the whole episode, or throughout the whole show series, he only learned one magic trick, which was simple, which is low level. Through the whole 25, he've only learned one, which renders him useless. He puts way too much time in thinking rather than trying to enhance his physical abilities or his magical abilities. Way too much time in that. He's also naive, and the only thing he cares about in that world, which he has no idea how he got there, is Satella, the silver-haired girl who saved him from the group of thugs. Now, I love how they transition from story to story. The first story being he has to basically survive and prove that he's not a traitor. After he goes to the mansion with Satella, after he basically saves her from the first problem, which was getting her pin back. Someone stole her pin. He decides to help her find the pin to repay her, and to repay her for the death that she helped him with the group of thugs. Now, they did a nice job transitioning from story to story. Like, it didn't feel like arcs. It just feel like going from one problem to one problem. So basically, the story, the main plot revolves around Natsuki Subaru having the ability to be resurrected. Each time he's resurrected, it's like he's restarting at a save point. And he understands this. And apparently every time he tries to tell someone about this ability or to learn more about this ability, he goes into a dark realm and something seems to squeeze his heart or try to kill him. We have no idea. And through the whole 25 episodes, you will have no idea what's going on and any understanding about his powers. So I don't understand how this anime was hyped as well. Now, Natsuki Subaru, he also fell in love with Satella for practically no reason other than she's beautiful. Which is kind of a reason, but it's definitely not to be pursuing her as hard as he does. And one of the other characters happens to fall in love with him, and she turns out to be, to me, to be too good for him. Her name is Rem. He basically goes back to the mansion to Rem, Ren, Satella, Natsuki, and I forgot the other guy. The guy in the kingdom who's apparently the best at magic. Now, this whole anime reminds me of kind of like Future Diary. Like how the main character was practically useless and the side chick was doing like everything for him. Remind me of Future Diary. I wouldn't recommend that. It's totally a waste of time as well. Now, again, this is a drama episode, so if you aren't, how can I put it? If you don't mind talking, if you don't mind a little, actually quite a lot of love scene, if you don't mind those two, you should definitely check it out. Now, again, they didn't do a good job at telling us, like, where did Natsuki's power arrive from? Why is he in this fantasy world? But I can see them answering that down the line. But to his powers, I don't understand. We didn't even get a hint about where his powers come from after 25 episodes. They basically seem to go around addressing that problem by doing like little side stories. And I think that's about it. Again, he has the power to be revived / resurrected, and it's basically like a save point in an RPG video game. Certain points, if he was to die, he would restart there, and in the future, so on and so on and so on. And that's about it for this go and watch. But my overall score for this is probably a 7.5 out of 10. On myanimelist.com, they gave it an 8.5 or 8.7, I think. Definitely don't think it deserved that. Definitely don't think. Because that's like 1.5 or 1.3 from a perfect score. This show is far from perfect. Far from perfect. I'm not being biased here. I did enjoy it a little bit. But the talking. They literally had one full episode of just standing, two characters just standing and talking. Standing and talking, just blah 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 blah. They just did that for the entire 24 minutes. The entire episode. Like, I literally couldn't take it. If I hadn't started watching this and got into it, I wouldn't have finished it. And then watching other people reviews, they're hyping this up, and it didn't turn out for me as they definitely said it would. So that's another reason why I decided to do this video. But other than that, I hope you guys like this video. Leave a like if you did, leave a dislike if you didn't. Let me know how you feel about it if you go and watch it because of me, or if you've watched it already. Let me know down in the comment section. But other than that, thanks for watching, and look forward to my other Go and Watch series. Thank you.